Hey girly girls, welcome back to another video. My name is Crescent. If you're new here, welcome. Subscribe to the channel for all things girly. Today I'm going to be sharing with you my top 10 girly movies to watch on Amazon and Netflix. These shows are entertaining and some of them are filled with drama. I'm the type of girl that doesn't like drama in real life, but I love watching it on TV and, you know, entertainment purposes and stuff like that. Comment down below if you're like that or if you're one to start the drama. So yeah, we're gonna go over my top 10 shows to watch. I have everything on my phone for you. I think what I'm gonna do is have a picture of each show probably right here just so you can kind of get a thumbnail of what I'm talking about for the movies, for the shows. And I'll tell you a little bit about each show. That way you can kind of see if you want to watch it. You can check out the trailer. You don't have to watch it if you don't want to, but I'm just trying to give you some ideas for things to watch while we're in quarantine. I feel like I have a little bit more time. I've cleaned the house already and the boys are downstairs playing, so of course I'm gonna be watching some shows. So yeah, let's go ahead and get into it. The first show I'm going to be sharing with you guys is called Dynasty. And Dynasty has been around for years. They recently kind of remade the show. I never watched it when it was on back in the day. I know my mom told me that it was an older show, but Dynasty is remade. I think they're on season 2. I think season 2 may have just recently come on Netflix. Not really sure, because I'm on the second episode of the second season. This girl, her personality is very, very kind of relatable. A lot of people don't like her, but she has a good heart. And yeah, I don't want to ruin everything for you on Dynasty, but it's very, very entertaining. It's a lot of drama in this show. Like, I don't know how to talk about it without giving a lot of stuff away for this show. So that's why I want you to go up there, check out the trailer for it and see if you like it. If you do, check it out. If you don't, let's move on to number 2. So the next show I want to share with you girls is called The Games People Play. The Games People Play is on BET. If you have Prime Video, they have certain shows that you can watch that are available. Now BET has BET Plus up there. I had to go ahead and do the free trial, so I did that. Games People Play is very, very entertaining. It has Lauren London. She's the main character. She's like this housewife up there. Her husband is, his name on the show is Jamal, and he's a basketball player. And of course he has like all these groupies and stuff trying to go after him, and you know, he falls for it. So she's dealing with like infidelity and other things. It only has 1 season right now. I'm still waiting for the second season. I think I'm on like episode 8, and they may have 10 episodes up there, but I'm kind of taking my time with the show because I want them to put the second one out. So if you've watched The Games People Play, comment down below, let me know your thoughts on it. Again, it's on BET Plus. Number 3 is going to be Being Mary Jane. I like Being Mary Jane because she's relatable. She's like a TV host. She talks about different topics, you know, that we deal with in everyday life. I love how they have a quote in the beginning of the video. Mary Jane, she's single, she's dating, and it just looks like she has her life together, but when she's dating people, it just falls apart. It just never works out. I like how she has all her stuff together because we all aspire to have our stuff together, like in real life. I mean, who wouldn't want everything together? But of course, you know, it's always something that's missing. 4, moving on, is called Bigger. Now, Bigger is another show that I found after watching The Games People Play on BET Plus. I was looking for a good girlfriend show, you know, dating, drama, you know, everything that we want to watch. And when I first started watching Bigger, it grabbed my attention. The main character is this girl, and she's dating this guy. And he's a doctor. He seems like he has all his stuff together, but he's not that good in bed. He's actually terrible in bed. So he proposes to her, but she's not ready to get married because, you know, she's trying to see like if he's the only one that she wants to be in her life, especially if he's not that great in bed. So she tells him, you know, can she think about it for a minute? He gets upset about it, and then he's like, you know what, let's just take a break. So her and her girlfriends, they go out to the club, and of course she sees this big tall guy, and of course he's fine, you know, in their eyes. And he asks her out, and at first she's like no, but then all of a sudden her friends are like, girl, what you doing? You know, this guy's interested in you, definitely check it out. It's just a one-time thing. So she goes out with him, you know, of course they have sex, and the sex with them is amazing, you guys. Like, from what they show, it's amazing. She keeps dating him even though she gets back with her doctor, you know, boyfriend, even though they weren't together the first time. They end up getting back together. So she tells the guy on the side that she is getting engaged and she can't do it anymore, and he's basically like, you know what, I don't mind being the side guy. So you guys gotta check it out. It's a whole story behind it. That's just a little spiel on Bigger. It's definitely a good show to watch, so definitely check that out if you guys are interested in that. I think I'm on number 4 now for shows. The next one I would recommend is Tyler Perry's The Oval. At first, when I first saw this, I was kind of like, I don't know. It's kind of like, you know, what is that show called? I forgot the show. Oh my gosh, with Olivia Pope. Definitely has its scenes in it. It's a very, very action-packed drama show. You guys know, if you've watched Tyler Perry movies, he always has like an element of surprise. This one is not predictable. You think it is, but it's not. It's always a twist to it. Also recommend Tyler Perry's, I'm gonna put those two together. I would also recommend Tyler Perry's Sisters. At first I didn't like it because I was like, you know what, this is kind of along the lines of Girlfriends. I've seen Girlfriends before, I don't want to watch it. But nothing was on TV, and I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna go ahead and watch this. And I started watching it, started getting into it, and it's an entertaining show. It's a cute show to watch, especially if you don't have anything to do, and especially in this quarantine time, all we have is time right now. So if you want to sit down and watch some shows, definitely check out those two. It's called Hit the Floor. I watched the first season about a year ago. Really got caught up in it because of like the dancing scenes, kind of like the cheerleader life. I was never a cheerleader, but you know, it's all like the basketball players are dating the dancers, and it's filled with drama. I think somebody dies in the beginning, and they're basically trying to find out, you know, what happened with them. Just like a big story. Very, very entertaining. The characters they cast for, they're young, athletic, you know, so it's something that kind of keeps your attention. I know the first season definitely did. I'm not sure how many seasons they have now because they've been out for a while. So definitely, if you're interested in that, check out Hit the Floor. This one is on Netflix, and the second season recently came out. It's called All American. It's mainly football based, but they do have like girly issues in the scenario of the show. So it's still another relatable show. I feel like Mari likes watching this. He kind of was watching it with Ryan. I had watched the first season already, and then the second one came on, and I kind of held off because I was like, you know what, I'll watch it later. But then they started watching it, and I started getting back into it all over again. So I'm right now, I think I'm on like the first episode of the second season of All American. Again, a cast where I feel like All American is a cast where they have all beautiful people. Like, everybody up there is either eye-catching or they look decent. So if you're into that, basically the main player up there is from Crenshaw, and he's had like this hard life, and then he moves to this school where everybody, I guess, is supposed to be rich and have everything going for them. So, you know, he's basically, you know, making a difference in the show. You're kind of seeing his aspect, how he lives, versus the people who had a lot of stuff given to them. So if you're interested more in like the sporty stuff, definitely check out All American and Hit the Floor. This one is for like if you have kids, or if you have daughters that are kind of getting close to like that teenage age, or they're already teenagers. This one is on Netflix. It's called To All the Boys I've Loved Before. I think that's the second one. They have two up there. I watched both of them. It's one of those ones, again, where I had some time and I'm like, you know what, this looks like a cute little show. There's certain shows that you're like, the characters are definitely younger than you, but you can't stop watching it. I'm gonna include one more. This one is on Netflix. Actually, I'm gonna include two more. On My Block is definitely one I would recommend. The characters are in high school, and the main, well, Jamal, I think, is the most, he's the one that makes the show for me. He makes it really, really fun. All the characters are relatable. It's a good show to watch. So that's definitely the next one. And then the last one I'm gonna recommend may not be so girly. It's a little bit more on the darker side as far as like the aesthetic of the show. I would definitely recommend Ozark, you guys. Season 2 has come out recently on Netflix. You guys, if you've seen it before, you definitely already know what I'm talking about. Ozark is so entertaining. Me and Ryan love that show. So definitely check out Ozark. I think I'm gonna make Ozark the last one. That's it for my top girly shows to watch on Netflix and Amazon. Definitely check them out if you're interested in those shows. Comment down below the shows that you're watching, because I'm always looking for new shows to watch, especially, you know, while we have a little bit more time. Also check out my other videos if you're interested. I have more girly videos. I recently did a girly pamper night routine. I'll have links up top and down in the description bar below. And then I also did a girly desk tour that I'll have linked below as well. Some of the products and stuff that I mentioned are in my Amazon store, and some of these are affiliate links. So if you click the link, I do get a small compensation from it. But yeah, that's basically it. Just want to let you guys know some of the links down below are affiliate. But yeah, that's pretty much it, girls. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.